Um, if you recall, I've had a lot of manifestations going on, and I've had some changes in my life that have been very positive. Excuse the monkey going into my shirt. What I did since the last time, I've had some positive changes in my life. And because of that, I've had a lot of friends that thought, well, Maria's changed. Maria's gotten strange. Maria's gotten weird. And maybe they haven't liked that. And that's okay. That's okay because I've also motivated a lot of people too and made some new friends. And it's been a good thing. And it's raised my level of positivity. It's raised my vibration and it's made me a happier person. It's made me closer to some of the friends that I do have. It's made my personal relationships better. And, I think I'm closer than ever with, my husband, with my kids, with everybody. And so, things like that are going really well. And, I have a lot of insights that I haven't had before. And one of the things that I did since the last time, if you've been following my videos, and I feel like going back and numbering them so you can follow them in a row, I had asked to go free to Contact in the Desert in California. And what that is, if you know Tukalos, he's the guy with the crazy hair who's always talking about ancient aliens on the History Channel. And they have this conference. It's this big deal. It's a scientific conference. They have all these guys, these ufologists, these scientists, Egyptologists, these famous authors that go out there every year in Joshua Tree in California. And they have these seminars and these workshops. And they talk about, all the latest information about, what's going on, out in the universe, our possible origins, things like that. And it's just always been, an interest of mine, whether or not, I buy into all of that is another thing, but it's interesting. And I've always wanted to go, but it's very, very expensive. Besides, the plane tickets to go out there, for me and my husband, you have to factor in, obviously, hotel rooms and, a rental car and meals and the workshops and the seminars and all that good stuff. So what I did, I took the initiative and I said, I'm going to manifest this. And, I wrote to them and I said, I would like to go out there for free, but I'm willing, to volunteer my time. So they wrote back to me and they said, sure. But they wanted a video conference with me to make sure I wasn't, I guess, some kind of weirdo or anything. And the gal, the head of the volunteer department there, she was really nice. She chatted with me. She video conferenced with me. And I asked her if my husband could too, because, of course, I want him to come with me. And she said that would be fine too. Whether or not he wants to be involved, I don't know. But so right there, there's about $700 that we're not going to have to pay to go to this thing, and we get meals included. And so we're going to California. We get to meet all these renowned people, and we're going to get all this information, over the course of a weekend. And of course, we're going to put in a couple hours every day, passing out some t-shirts and some wristbands and stuff, which is okay. I'm okay with that. And I get to see my best friend in the world, Dina, who lives about an hour from Joshua Tree. So that's going to be really good. And we're going to extend it a couple of days to go out there and see her. And it's around the time of our anniversary. And we've never been to California. The furthest out west we've been is Las Vegas. So this is really exciting for us. This is going to be a really good thing. And let's see what else I had. Oh, and the other thing. This is really, really kind of interesting. The other thing that I have going on here recently, and this is so strange. I've always wanted to get a house down in Florida. And, I've been going back and forth about this for years. And, I look on Zillow, I heart certain houses. I'm particular. I'm very particular. If you look around my house, I have a very particular taste. I'm very modern, and I need an open floor plan because, I'm in the wheelchair, and I like things a certain way. So, it's been years and years and years of looking. Finally, I see this house that to me has potential, but it's in this $1 million neighborhood. So I'm looking at this house, and it's the same size as my house. It's an open floor plan, completely accessible. It is on the beach, has a dock for the yacht that I want. It is just absolutely perfect. Perfect. The only thing, in my opinion, I would repaint it, make it a little more modern because, it's not the color scheme that I like, but, I'm not going to be difficult. I can work with this, right? So I tell my mom, who lives down there, I said, you know what, Mom? I want you to go to this open house, and I want you to make them an offer for me. But of course, I want you to make them a ridiculously low offer. So she laughs and she goes, I'm going to do this for you. So she goes down there. And as soon as she walks in, and for those of you that don't know, I'm Greek, and so is my husband. She walks in and she sees Greek Orthodox icons. And she goes, you know what? I bet these people that own this are Greek, right? So she goes in and she starts talking to the realtor, and the realtor hears her accent. And she goes, may I ask what nationality you are? And my mom goes, well, I'm Greek. And she goes, oh, as it happens, the owners happen to be Greek too. And she goes, and it's really unfortunate because, they have to sell the house because they can't come down here anymore. Because, the one, he's lost his vision. He just can't come down here anymore. In fact, they don't even want the contents of this house. She's like, if there's anything you want, take it. So it's a situation where they don't even want the house. They don't even want the things in the house, nothing. So my mom goes, well, here's my daughter's situation. She wants this house. She doesn't want to pay what you have it on the market for. Are you willing to take a whole lot less for it? The realtor goes, well, I'm the realtor. I don't know what to tell you. This is what we're selling it for. I can tell them. She goes, let me give you a direct number. So she gave me all their information. So I'm going to call and I'm going to chat with them this week and see, what I can do. So I may be getting a vacation home here shortly, and it may be right on the beach with a dock for my boat. And it may be at a fraction of what it's worth in a primo location. And I am confident that it's going to work out for me, because I think that's what God, the universe, wants for me. And I know I have a lot of moxie, but I think I can do this. Yeah. And, some of the other things that I've done as far as boats, okay. When I say boat, the average person thinks of a little speedboat or, maybe even something a little bit bigger. But, when you think of somebody in a wheelchair, you think, oh, they're going to go flying off a boat. How are you going to be on a boat? Or even when you think of a yacht, you think, well, there's steps on a yacht. There's different levels. How are you going to get up and down? I need a big boat, okay? I need a big boat. In fact, I really don't even want a house. I would like to live on a yacht. And I know that may sound a little greedy, but no, I'm willing to downsize. I'm willing to get out of the house over here. I don't want a house in Florida. I'm willing to sell my rental properties. I don't care about any of this. I would love to live on a yacht. So I thought, well, who best to give me advice than someone who actually does just that? Oh, honey, don't do that. Who best to do something like that than somebody who maybe lives on a yacht, who owns a yacht? And so I thought about it, and I thought, well, who owns a yacht or yachts? There's this fellow. His name is Abramovich. He is a Russian billionaire. Handsome, handsome guy. And he's quite wealthy. And he doesn't own just one yacht. He owns a fleet of yachts. In fact, the yacht that he lives on is fabulous. It has just a whole, dance floor on it. It has so many rooms, so you can have friends on there. He has a missile system on there. He has a helipad on there. He has a submarine that comes out of it. He even has lasers so that if paparazzi try to take pictures of him, he can mess up the pictures. I mean, he's just got it all. But anyway, so I thought to myself, I'm going to write this guy and, explain to him that, I really admire him. And, I admire the fact that he was able to accumulate the abundance in his life that he's accumulated. And that I would like to follow in his footsteps somehow. And that I, too, would like to live on a yacht. So I thought, well, how can I get a hold of this billionaire, right? So getting a hold of billionaire is not an easy task. So I kind of stalked the guy. I searched and I searched and I searched. He owns a company. He owns a football team or a soccer team, And finally, I found an email address where, I could get a hold of him, through somebody for him. And I wrote him. And I got a response saying, that would be forwarded to him. So we will see if I get a response back to at least get, a little bit of advice to see, how he thinks that I should, proceed in my quest to get this yacht so my husband and I can retire and maybe live on the ocean, which would be the actual dream come true. So yeah, I kind of wanted to share all of this with you guys. And if I leave you with anything today, it's something that I jotted down from the book I'm reading about manifestation, in that desire and belief plus expectation equals manifestation. That's simple. And just know that, whatever you believe in, be it God, the universe, Buddha, Allah, whatever your belief system is, it gave you this. And what differentiates us from a horse or a pig or any animal is what we have, and that's our brain. And anything we believe, we can manifest. We can do that. And from, what I've been able to attain here recently, I've proven that to myself. And I believe you can do that too. And there's more than enough for everybody. And it's not about riches so much. It's just about attaining your life's goals and, just about happiness. I mean, it's about all of us getting what we want in life, because we all pretty much want security. We want love. We want happiness. And, we just want to, live our life securely. And I think we can all do that. So I would just say, read manifestation books, believe in yourself, stay positive, keep your vibration high, and don't let your monkey knock things over when you're making videos. Have a good rest of the day, guys.